Hi everybody, it's Brad with the Big Family Homestead, and in this video I have some good news, or rather, well yeah, it is good news, a story of freedoms being restored. So without any further ado, let's get cracking. Freedoms being restored, liberty actually being reinstated? You say not possible. And I say, yes, it is absolutely possible, and I'm going to talk to you about it right now. There's a story that was shared to me by a subscriber, and this is a gentleman named William Miller, an Amish man from the UP up in Michigan, and well, local building codes and officials have been bullying this guy to try to force him into a compliance that he legally and religiously doesn't have to obey. I'm going to go ahead and paraphrase. I'm going to skim the story real quick so you can get the 411, and also I will include the full link down below so that if you want to read the whole article it will be there. But here we go with the summary. William Miller, an Amish man from Chippewa County, Michigan, that's right, up in the UP, has been told by Judge Harold Johnson from the 50th Circuit Court that he is not in compliance of residential building codes. Well, that's a problem for Mr. Miller because he is an Amish from the old order, and the building codes that they're trying to force him, mind you, to include are provisions for electric and plumbing systems, indoor bathrooms, modernized kitchens, and additional requirements for electronic devices such as smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors. The court's been trying to force this guy into a way that he does not agree with nor is compliant with his religion. Well, Miller, instead of taking it, has decided to fight back. And believe it or not, after a long series of legal battles, he's actually won. He's pushed back and under his religious freedoms has been able to stave off these wolves that would try to take his religious freedom. So what do you think? To me, I have some very clear and defined thoughts on this. But put in the comments down below whether you think this is a good thing or whether you think the guy should just go along with the building codes. I personally think that it is a foundational religious freedom. You see, these folks, they've chosen the old way of doing things. And if they choose not to have indoor plumbing, what's it my business? What's it your business? Why should he be forced to put that kind of stuff in his home and put himself in jeopardy of the way that his belief structure is? Now, you may or may not believe that way, and that's fine. It's completely your right 100%. However, the way freedom works, guys, is if you're not willing to defend somebody else, sooner or later somebody's going to take something that you think's important that a lot of people don't. So bottom line for me is I think William Miller, hats off to you, brother. Thank you for leading the way, and thank you for showing that you don't just have to sit down and take it. And I hope that this kind of idea spreads around the country and not just among the Amish. I mean, yes, of course, I hope that they're enabled and emboldened to continue living the way that they believe that they should, but I'm talking about stuff like the tiny houses and all of these newfangled off-grid living ways of doing things, guys. Think about it. If they're gonna force this guy to do, you know, all of these humdinger things that, well, are frankly modern conveniences, but let's just say you don't want to live that way. Let's say you want to be in a tiny house and want to have, say, a composting toilet or an outhouse. Who the heck business is it for some other government agency to come and tell you you can't? Now, it's only a matter of time till the people who assess taxes and whatnot go, well, all these tiny houses, well, they're not really paying their taxes. I think we better figure out a way to clamp down. So, all of that to say, comment down below, what are your thoughts? Have you any experiences on this? And I think we as a community need to come together and support folks like Mr. William and get behind him and say, hey, maybe I don't exactly go along with all of the teachings and belief structure that you have, but we need to come together under the banner of freedom and support folks that are doing stuff like this. So there it is, video for day. If you like the video, please do mind sharing it. It does help my family out. I'm Brad with the Big Family Homestead. You guys have an amazing day.